I'm a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to this game. I give up the names in the title. I would normally have 15 hours to do whatever I want since the club is closed until Monday. There was not 3 different instances of me screwing up the intro. However, there's the matter of seeing Frenni around the strip, as Smith asked. I can't imagine it'll be too challenging to play escort to Frenni. Though, before we begin, I stopped by the park to have a chat with Frenni. If I knew Frenni's real name, I could have tried to free her now that we're not in the club. What did I screw up? Too bad Smith's orders to see Frenni around town means I won't have much time to launch any research or shopping. Okay, you have a shark that can do research, and you have a ghost that can do research. Are you legitimately telling me you can't just text either of them? Is she going to read your text over your shoulder? Okay, she's what, a 6-foot bear? Okay, that might be a problem. But you can try. So, is this your first time out of the club in a while? It is, yes. I'd forgotten how pretty the city is. Well, we'll be seeing a good portion of the popular spots today. Any requests? I don't want to see some other clubs while we're out and about. Think we could make that happen? Wait. I want to see some other clubs while we're out and about. Think we can make that happen? Just wait until she goes to the bathroom, then text him. Can the robot bear go to the bathroom? Now you're starting a whole list of questions I didn't need to think about, chat. Sure thing. By the way, if you guys do want to see these live, become a supporter on either this YouTube channel or Sinfully Pure, or through the Patreon or Subscribestar. Even Twitch subs get to get access to the Discord and watch these live. Sure thing. We'd best get started before the morning rush really kicks in. I spend the rest of the day taking Frenni from place to place, both to sightsee and be seen. Frenni even does a few impromptu performances at major busking spots to spread the word of the club. Surprisingly, we only get a handful of odd looks and questions about whether Frenni is a cosplaying or an actual animatronic. Guess it just goes to show how this city is well known for its weirdness. Are we in New York or oh no, we'd probably be in not Los Angeles. That would make sense too. Las Vegas. We return to my apartment far after the sun has gone down. I text Zero ahead of time so she and Lexi knew Frenni and I were coming. I don't suspect there will be any issues that Lexi's ward and Zero's possession won't fix. Still, it doesn't hurt to be on the safe side. Lexi is nowhere to be seen when I open the door, nor is Zero's plush on my bed. This is a bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it? You're telling me. Now that we're alone, there's something I wanted to tell you. Mr. Smith was concerned that you might be trying to subvert his rules and taskings. However, after today, I believe his trust in you is well placed. The truth is killing me, but I can't risk correcting Frenni. Thanks, I'm just doing the best I can. So I've seen. Unless you have some reason for me to stay, I shall head back to the club for now. I can't think of anything that won't violate Rule 1. Let me see you out. Lexi and Zero return to my apartment once I text the all clear. We compare notes as I stifle a huge yawn. If I want to attempt to summon the thunderstorm earlier than November 1st, I have to do it before I go to sleep. The ritual takes 24 hours to kick in, assuming it works, of course. The one thing that gives me a reasonable chance of success is the ectoplasm from Zero. Okay. Even if the ritual falls, I'd break an attempt if it had. I should still commit it. That way, Lexi and Zero know when to make an appearance at the club to help me out. So I'm right now going to say no, because I want to see if we can break Frenni out first. I don't think now is the time. It's far too late in the evening, and I desperately need sleep. By the time I wake up, it's noon. I can maybe do 3 bits of research before my usual work prep. What to look at first? With trial and error, I'm able to make basic AI stuff that can tower... Okay. At this point in my research and practicing, there is next to no physical security system that I can't circumvent at the nightclub. The only system that I don't know how to get past is whatever secure the server room. Mostly because I don't know where that door is. My hunch is that that it's accessed via Mr. Smith's office, but I won't know for sure until I'm in there to check. With all that out of the way, I have plenty of time to exercise and handle matters before leaving for work. Let's see. Night 13. Smith left another note at the reception desk for the evening. Frenni came back clean, so I'm gonna reward you with something that would normally go against Rule 1. Chiku and Bonfi need to have their chassis clean before the investors meeting. You have my permission to give them a good scrub down as long as you don't go any further than that. The girls will watch each other, and I'll check the logs if I suspect any funny business. Ciao. So we still can't get Frenni. We'll have to try one more run, and I'll probably do stuff off stream or find a guide or something, because it's getting... I've got to find a way to figure out how to do this. Getting to scrub the girls down while they're free enough to enjoy it. This is perfect. Both Chiku and Bonfi are already waiting for me in the locker room, along with the bucket of cleaning implements. Hi, Josh. Here to give us a bath. You'll be gentle, right? Of course, of course. Which one of you wants to go first? Not me. I'm not ready. More fun for me, then. Hit me with your best shot, Josh. All right. If you'd strip and get under the water then, Bonfi. Bonfi hops to it and jumps into the stream of steamy water. Bonfi hops to it and jumps into the stream of steamy water. I grab a brush and what looks to be the same kind of soap you'd normally use on cars. I take my time lathering the brush up before applying to Bonfi's chassis. She giggles but otherwise remains still as I work. I have to remain focused on the task in hand. I can't look where I want to look. Even when I get to those areas, I move past them as quickly as possible, despite Bonfi's sultry moans. Aw, that's it. Not gonna scrub me there. You might be free, but Smith's still going to check if you got off. Boo, I hate that you're right. Anyway, you're all done. You're up next, Chiku. But I'm not sure I'm mentally prepared for this. It'll be okay. It's just a bath. Don't birds like baths? Maybe? Well, then get under the water and I'll give you a best bath you've ever had. That's enough to convince Chiku to get naked and into the shower. As with Bonfi, I give Chiku a complete detailed job from top to bottom without lingering in any dangerous areas. Chiku seems to be grateful for that, as she lets out a heavy sigh when I finally pull the brush away. That wasn't so bad, thanks Josh. Don't mention it. Just remember that you're here to keep pretending for a little while longer. I will, I promise. Shame we can't stick around any longer without Smith wondering what's taking so long. Oh, well, another time perhaps? I'll hold you to that. Come on, Bonfi, let's get back to our pods. When I get back to the security room, I have a few hours left of my shift. Maybe I can squeeze in some research? I really wish I could trip Frenni before, you know. Ooh, we went... Oh, you can go over the research number. Another night. That was a quick one. Lexi and Zero are there waiting when I get home. Good morning, Josh. Zero's taught me how to properly make pancakes. I don't smell anything burning, so that's a good sign. She only burned the first 3 batches. This one is good, though. Lexi produces a plate with a stack of pancakes topped with strawberry and whipped cream in the shape of a smiley face. At the same time, Zero holds out another plate, bearing butter and a small jar of hot maple syrup. I take both with glee, take a seat, and then take a test bite. That's perfect. Thanks, Lexi and Zero. Don't mention it. While I have your attention, do you plan on breaking into Smith's office during your next shift? With the investors meeting coming up tomorrow afternoon, this is the last chance we'll have. No, the cards aren't right for the break-in. Might as well, as much as we're out of time. The best I can do is continue to pretend to be a good employee while getting more dirt on Smith. With any luck, I'll be able to free the girls the moment Smith's attention falters from all the investment proceedings. If that's your decision, I'll do what I can to help. As will I. You know what? I want to see that one last. I want to go back and try it. Because we're probably going to get another bad end. One way or another, things will end on my 14th night. I'm not sure if the weather will cooperate, though. I might have to improvise. Whoops. The break-in will be more challenging without a power outage. I'm sure you'll manage. I'll be ready to back you up as well. As will I. For now, though, perhaps you should get some rest before the big night. I have no argument to the contrary. I head to bed and try to get at least some semblance of sleep. So you can't find anything? Okay. And yet my nerves and anxiety for what's about to come makes it hard to fall asleep. When I do finally nod off, my dreams are a harrowing chase sequence. By the time my alarm goes off, I feel like I've maybe only gotten 3 hours of sleep at best. I'll just have to pound a few energy drinks and power through. There's no time for me to sleep in. The first thing I do in preparation for tonight is check the weather. There's not a single cloud anywhere on radar. The weatherman was wrong as usual. I'll just have to improvise. Can't call things off now. Lexi and Zero help run me through the checklist as I strap up. Okay, we got that. That's a kiss from both of you is all I'm missing. Okay. I'll be standing by to manifest once you deal with Mary and the wards. Same here. You can call on me the moment Mary is dealt with. Good. You two know what to do if I don't come back, right? Yes, go haunt. Yes, okay. Oh well. It's go time. Alright, so I'll probably show the other ending with him continuing to work as at the company. But I have to figure out how to get the good ending. That's gonna be the hard one. The skies remain cloud-free as I step inside the club. Short of random happenstance, there's likely isn't gonna be a power outage. I'll just have to get creative. Smith left a note for the security desk for the evening. Simple job for you tonight, kid. Make sure the girls complete the recharge sequence and are not running around willy-nilly. Remember, they're just machines. Assert your authority and they should listen. Also, I want you to come a few hours early to your next shift so we can discuss your promotion. Ciao. I have some strong opinions and words I'd like to say to Smith regarding that note, but that'll have to wait. Holy fuck, we were gonna get a promotion. For now, I have to set my plan in motion for tonight's break-in. My biggest concern and potential roadblocks tonight are Mary and Frenni since they aren't free. While they're still under Smith's control, they're not going to make breaking into Smith's office easy. Not having Frenni on my side hurts. Without her, there's no way to use her command authority, even in the event of a power outage. Frenni's new body might have a hidden trick as well that I'm not prepared for. Speed will be the name of the game here. If I'm too slow breaking in or I make too much noise, game's over. With all that in mind, I take one last stock of my situation in the security room. I think I know where I messed up. On this one. There's nothing more to wait for before making my move. Time to do this thing. As I run up the Smith's office door, I see that it's secured by an iron turtle lock, and I found a vulnerability for. Since there's power to the lock, I have to be careful not to trigger the Wi-Fi alert. I take out my lockpicking kit and set to work. It takes me a few minutes to pick the lock, during which I'm sweating bullets. I must have screwed up as a loud klankson starts sounding in an instant, and I get the last pin in place. Oh, fuck. That is new. We're gonna die. You aren't allowed into Smith's office. I can't have you ruining Mr. Smith's plans. Okay. Should I try having higher security, going in for the powers off? Okay, so let's try... As will I. For now, though, perhaps you should get some rest. I have no argument to the contrary. I head to bed and try to get at least some semblance of sleep. I'm out the moment my head hits the pillow. I got a solid 8 hours of sleep before my alarm wakes me up at the usual time. If I'm going to playing the game of model employee from now on, I'll have to ensure I give Smith zero reason to suspect me. That means regular releases to prevent any of the girls. Smith left a note in the security for the evening. Simple job for you tonight, kid. Make sure the girls... Okay. Alright. Ciao. A promotion? Wonderful! The more Smith trusts me, the more dirt I can find on him. With nothing better to do with my time, I try to relax and do what I can to pass the time on my phone. Soon my shift comes to an end. I made it through another night somehow. What is going on? I'm here early, just like you asked, boss. I see. Thank you for coming. The investor meeting went very well. Very well. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not, but I have to keep up appearances. As promised, you're getting a promotion. You'll be bumped in pay and directly responsible for overseeing the girls. That includes the new ones that'll be coming in. You can also ignore Rule 1 so long as it doesn't affect your duties or the normal operation of the club. Sounds fine to me. When does it go into effect? Smith pulls out a name tag from the desk drawer and tosses it to me. On it are the words Assistant Manager. Right away. Welcome to the C-suit, kid. Okay. Get a picture. I share in Mr. Smith's vision for the future for adult entertainment. And I'm happy to announce they'll be expanding nationwide.
And so ends the tale of Josh Black. That was quite the adventure, wasn't it? I hope you found the ending you wanted. If not, well, you can always try again. After all, you'll...
So, I'm probably going to have to do things offline. Wait a minute. Did we have those stars before? Did we have those stars there before? I have to check other recordings. Oh no, this isn't one of those games where you have to go through several endings. So I'm gonna do something really quick since this is still an early episode. No, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Knock out the power. Despite the storm's sudden appearance, the meteors... Okay, so this is all the same. I can hear the wind picking up outside and the rain begins to dash against my window. The rumble of thunder and flash in the distance of lightning confirms the weather control ritual worked. That will make things easier once I get to the nightclub. Lexi and Zero help run me through the checklist as I strap up. Okay, yep, we've done that. The rain is coming down like a monsoon by the time I get inside the club. Between the powerful winds and frequent lightning strikes, the power outage could happen at any time. I just happen to be ready to enact my plan the moment the outage occurs. Smith left another note on the reception desk for the evening. Okay, so we've seen that. For now, I have to wait and pray for that power outage. My biggest concern as potential roadblocks tonight are Mary and Frenni. Without her command, yeah, we are kind of fucked with that. I'll have to hope that the other girls can make me trick Marie and Frenni into the walk-in freezer once the power goes out. With all that in mind, I take one last stock of my situation in the security room. I just have to wait for the power to go out to make my move. 1 hour passes, then another. Okay, so now we can just hit skip. Looks like I'm the highest authority until we find Mr. Black. Let's split up and look for them. I hear the girls leaving the security room. Once I think it's safe, I crawl through the vents towards Smith's office. Once in position, I wait until I can't hear the girls clanking around the office anymore. It's now or never. As I run to the Smith's office door, I see that it's secure. Okay, so we can just skip this. Okay, so this is all the same. Get down here, puppet. Flush them out and make sure they can't escape. Leave them alive. Mary steps past Smith with pure red eyes and begins moving through the server room. There's no way I'll be able to hide from her for long. I don't get long to contemplate a plan before Mary finds me. We should have bought a fucking gun. Don't worry, this won't hurt nearly as much as it should. Yep. Fuck. So it's just the same damn ending. So, I'm gonna have to do things behind the scenes to get through this game to try to get the good ending. There might be more episodes, there may not. We're gonna work on this behind the scenes and see. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Bye.